This week on Sailing Lady Africa.
Got more work to do this week and we're gonna kick it out.
Take the line from the
Top there.
and then attach it to there.
So, is it working?
Working. Our flash system's good. That might be a bit too aggressive.
We have a few ways now we can save water. We have our saltwater tap, we have our saltwater deck wash, and we have our saltwater toilet.
Welcome to Sailing Lady Africa. I'm Ricky, and this is my wife Simone.
After 2 years of hard work on our boat, she's finally ready to take us from South Africa across the Atlantic to the Bahamas. Be sure to join in our adventures by subscribing down below.
So that's what my workshop looks like today. As usual, when projects are going on, it's a mess. Finish having lunch, and Simone's working on the next episode with some roast veg. It was so good.
We needed some structure in completing our tasks, so I decided to go back to our old list system.
Welcome back to another episode with us. We are busy again. And we got more work to do this week, and we're gonna kick it out and hopefully get a lot done. Hopefully finish, that'd be nice, but you never know. We'll see how it goes. And so yeah, so we're busy with the hydraulic steering, just giving it a service, changing up our little, what do you call that thing? An attachment that goes to the cylinder. It wasn't stainless steel previously, so we got a new one from Vetus that's stainless steel so it wouldn't rust. And then we are going to do the freshwater flush for our water maker and then connect up our gauge for a holding tank. And that's today's plans, and who knows, we'll see how far we get.
So yeah, if you install your hydraulic rams like we did outside, which is not the best way to do it. If you can install them inside, install them inside. It's just doesn't take as much of a beating, but ours is installed outside. It is gonna take a beating. We haven't had any problems with it now, but we'll see long-term testing how she does. But one of the things you do need to change is these end cap, what they call them,
Swivels.
I don't know. I know it as a tie rod end. It looks very similar to that. But it's the end of the hydraulic ram. You need to change these to stainless steel. As you see, this one is really stiff, and even though I've lubricated it and put lots of grease and cleaned it out a few times, it keeps on doing the same thing. But it's the inner part is metal, and that's what rusts. And obviously that rust is what makes it really stiff. So you got to keep on servicing this all the time, otherwise you just change to a stainless steel one, which you changed to now, and that's rock solid. It's going to be good for long.
We finally put our reservoir in here after how long? We're chilling with our reservoir.
Yeah, and chill with it loose. We're also monitoring the hydraulic system and make sure that everything's fine, but it's solid now, so we can fix it, and we keep this one as a spare. And we just need to lock tight that back ram part, because that did come loose on its way down here.
So, hydraulic service done. We're just putting our emergency tiller back on, and then we're just going to sand that dent that we got on the boat so that we can paint it.
It's probably too long. Probably gonna have to.
Does it stay up there?
Yeah.
So how do you bring it down?
So you just loosen this piece.
And that stays attached?
Yeah, it takes a line from the
Top there.
and then attaches to there. And that's like that. I think she is a little long, but until we sail, we won't know. But I reckon about half a meter short.
Not gonna fall off. Oh, it's actually clipped in.
It's clipped in here, and then it's clipped into the top onto the, what's in it?
Yes, they did that so fast. That would have taken us all half a day.
But they had all the right tools.
No,
everything,
obviously.
taps, everything. But yeah, they did a fantastic job.
Looks good.
It's the difference when you do the same thing for a living every single day. You get really, really good at it. And these guys are freaking monster fast. That was in, I think, 15-20 minutes. They had all the compound with them, they had everything. Put Duralac, put the spacers, put the track, and they did a good job.
We had to sort out some of the stuff on the boat. Over there, you see, we sorted out all Ricky's mess that he likes to make in our aft cabins. But our davit system was leaking at the back there where the bolts are, so we had to tighten those up. So we had to remove everything in here to clean it up, and now that's all sorted. And now Ricky's busy figuring out our valve for our freshwater flush system for the water maker.
Yep. Where's the flat screwdriver?
Are you winning?
Half and half. But it's got to be done today, so we gotta get it finished. Can't spend another day on this thing.
Procrastinating.
Yeah. You might need to get me that water pump lines, please. So that has to go to the pump.
So what's on the agenda now, baby?
Put in our 3-way valve with our non-return, and then the sucker goes in
And this is for?
for the flush system for the water maker.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell to alert you every time we upload a new episode. And don't forget to like this video. It's a free way you can support our channel.
So, is it working?
It's working. Our flush system's good.
What you doing?
Installing a saltwater flushing tap, so that, or rinsing tap, so that we can rinse the dishes initially with salt water and then wash them in fresh water. And I figure that should save us a lot of salt water. I mean, a lot of fresh water.
You can't speak today, honey.
My brain is too busy.
It's smoking. Blow your gun out, honey.
There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors.
I need to just get a stopper for this.
We found a stopper.
So I could have eliminated this pipe and just put a stopper on the fitting, but now I've got two hoses that if one ever gets messed or whatever, I can just connect to the other one and then bend the other one over. Switch the pump on again. That's what I was afraid of, for pulsating. Stinks, y'all.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Ooh, it smells.
that's because that water's been lying in that pipe for a while. So now to eliminate, you see that foaming? That's what salt water does. We ditch
The
this.
filter thingy.
That might be a bit too aggressive.
Is it done?
Done.
High five, chummy, high five.
So we can save some more water there, and now we're really economical.
So I didn't manage to film Ricky doing this because he was busy in here and I couldn't film from the side. But so we put our lock for our head door. Happens it, you just pop it in like that, and now the door's locked and you can't open it. So if we're underway, it won't be able to slide open again if someone's in here or whatever, and then you just unlock it and push it back. We're just gonna have to paint here, prime and paint the sides here again, because we had to cut it to make it flush. But so far so good. We have a few ways now we can save water. We have our saltwater tap, we have our saltwater deck wash, and we have our saltwater toilet. We can always change our toilet to fresh water if we want to, which we will probably do when we're in marinas and have access to water freely. But we would like to save water. Yes, we have a water maker and we can make water, but it's a very small water maker, so it just replenishes the water that we do use. And so we just want to save water where we can, because it's always a good idea to save water. So the ways we save water on our boat now is our toilet is converted to salt water, so it doesn't use any of our fresh water that we make. So that side, the tank on this side, we have 600 liters of water on this boat, if I'm correct. And so this side is purely just for showering and brushing teeth and everything. And then this water tank over here is for washing dishes and drinking and cooking. So we have the saltwater tap now, which means we can rinse off majority of the foods and grime off our pots and stuff with the saltwater tap, and then wash it and rinse it with fresh water. I've heard helps save a ton of water, which I believe, because most of your water consumption when washing dishes is mainly because of trying to get the dirt and food and everything off your plates or cups or whatever. So that's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to see how much water we save on that side. So that's just going to be purely for drinking and washing dishes and cooking. And if we run out of water there, we just transfer from this side to that side. And we have, I would show you guys outside right now, but the wind is blowing like crazy. We have a salt water and a freshwater deck wash. We use the fresh water for ourselves and whatnot, but if we catch a fish or whatever, instead of chucking a bucket over, because sometimes, you know, that's not very safe, we have a salt water deck wash, so we can rinse all the blood or any mess that might happen at the back. So that's how we save water on our boat now, which we're happy about, and we're excited to test it out and see the total amount of water that we do save.
Robben Island was open to the public, and Ricky and I had never been, despite being in South Africa almost our whole lives. So we hopped aboard the boat and took a trip out there. Robben Island was fortified and used as a prison from the late 17th century to 1996, after the end of apartheid. Many will know Robben Island as where Nelson Mandela had been imprisoned.
So we're going to Robben Island. Got the gang. Helen looks miserable. He doesn't want to go. He's just there. Are you excited?
In 1654, the settlers of the Dutch Cape Colony placed all their ewes and few rams on Robben Island and used it as a means of shelter. The Dutch settlers were the first to use Robben Island as a prison as well. The island was also used as a leper colony and animal quarantine station. Doctors and scientists did not understand the disease and thought isolation was the only way to prevent other people from contracting it. During the Second World War, the island was fortified, and BL 9.2-inch guns and 6-inch guns were installed as part of a defense for Cape Town. All land on the island is owned by the nation of South Africa, with the exception of an island church. There is an abundance of fauna and flora on the island, as well as tortoise and springbuck. It was pretty cool to see two heritage sites from one point, Table Mountain and Robben Island.
This is what happens when I take my children to the playground. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up. It's a free way you can support our channel. And if you'd like to join our Lady Africa family, you can do so by clicking on any of the links in the description below, or joining our Patreon family as well. So have an awesome weekend, guys. See you next weekend. I'm excited. My mom and brother are coming to visit. I haven't seen them since lockdown started, which was March. So I miss them. It's gonna be good. It's kind of like we're spending as much time together as possible before we have to leave. My brother's moving to the UK as well, so you never know when you're gonna see each other again. So it's always important to try to spend as much time with your family and friends as you can. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna do some fun stuff. There's a few boat work projects we do want to finish up, so we're gonna get that done and then have fun. So cool. Have an awesome weekend, guys.
Cannot take this anymore.